Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and happy Monday to you. Monday means that it's Cheer Corner. And what do we do with Cheer Corner? Together, we change the world one card at a time. It really is amazing what a difference Happy Mail can make. And it's also shocking at how lonely some people are. So take a watch with me and see how we make a really simple but colorful card. And while I'm making it, you can decide who should receive this card. So when you nominate someone, please let me know why you think I should send them this card because sometimes I get more than one nomination. So let's take a look. Here is the paper, and this is the Zinnia paper. I'm sure it has a different name, but I don't know what it is. Let's have a look. Flowering zinnias. Okay, so this is one of the papers in the online exclusives. It is 163469. Now, I am playing tour guide this week to my son Oliver and his wife Laura, but I knew we had to do a Cheer Corner video. So I'm squeezing it in before we go to the Open Luft Museum in Arnhem. And that's a wonderful place. It's got all the history of Holland outside. There's windmills and there's houses through the centuries. There's bakeries. It's just going to be great. You'll see pictures and videos later. I am thinking, although I have no idea what this card is going to look like yet, that I might use the Nested Essentials dies. And these guys are continuing in the new catalog, so no stress about getting them if you don't have them yet. So there's a stitched, curved rectangle. There's this really fun shape, which I think is great, really different than most of our dies. And then there's also banners. There's 3 of these banners. I'm not going to go through them all. You see them laying there. So I might use that. Let's go back to the paper. Just trying to clear my space a little bit. When I saw this paper, I right away thought of the Memories and More cards because they are 4.25 by 6.25 on the front. So if I cut this down the middle, then we have 6 inches, and then if I cut it twice like this, we have 6 pieces that are each 4 by 6. So that's a quick way to make a beautiful card. And let's look at the rest of the paper. So if I have time, we'll do 2 cards, but otherwise we'll just do 1. And the boys are having to be quiet, so they have to whisper. The sun is shining, so it's a gorgeous day, and now we need to take advantage of that. Look at those great leaves. So this is fun, vibrant paper. I think it's a good addition to your collection. I think the Zinnia dies will cut out these flowers as well, but we're not doing that today. And then that would make a great background with this purple, I think. So paper is your best friend. You can mix and match it and cut it and make simple cards without having to do much stamping. And that means it's also economically a good idea. And then this glitter paper got tucked in there for when I went to Holland. And I don't think it does coordinate with this paper. Maybe, look at that. And I just saw last week that you can actually stamp on glimmer paper. So we might try that another day. Okay, so let's go back to that first sheet that I showed you. And we're going to get out our paper trimmer. And remember, think of someone to give this card to. And so I already have a large Memories and More card and envelope. These packages have 20 cards in them, 10 big ones and 10 small ones. They are going up in price by, I think, $1.50. So I would stock up on them before the end of April. Get paper trimmer. And then we're going to take this and put it right at the 6-inch mark. And that's easy to do because this paper trimmer has an arm with an edge. So you just push it up against there and you don't really even have to measure. Then we're cutting. And actually, I'm going to put 2 at the same time. I can do them twice. You can see that I have some, you can see that little raggedy edge means I need a new blade. And my blades are also going up in price. Not everything is going up in price. I don't want to scare you, but trimmer blades are also an essential. And if you don't have to pay as much as what you're going to have to get them now. You can also put all those things into a starter kit to save even more money. So, and yes, I might sound like a broken record, but I like to, you know what? We all like to save money. And we have more things to do, fun things. So here we go. So now I have 6 of these. And my trimmer blade away. I haven't decided yet what words I'm going to use. Let's see, this fits right on here. See, like so. And then I have this little guy, and it might be too small. I don't know. I'm going to find a stamp set with some words. Okay, so this seems to be my go-to stamp set these days. It's also a new one, and it's on the online exclusives. You know, when a card can really mean a lot is when someone is in a tough situation. So you might feel uncomfortable having a conversation with that person, but you can send a card in the mail. And this one, I don't have all the right words to say. And then in the inside, you can say, I do have lots of love to give. That's good for all kinds of situations. And I think it's going to fit on my little, I can't even think. It's too early in the morning. On the thing that I cut out, on my die cut. There, it does. Look. So we're going to stamp that. I have my memento, and I have my paper pumpkin block. So you just lay it down, pick it up. Yesterday we went to Kokenhof, which is a huge flower exposition. It's a huge garden, and it's mostly bulbs. It's all bulbs, and sponsored by all the flower growers in the Netherlands, the bulb growers. And they change it every year, and it was just so beautiful yesterday. I wish I could get a season's pass and go there once a week. There we go. But that's a lot of driving. It's about an hour away from here, which isn't bad for Canadians. See, I don't have the right words to say. And then I'm going to put the other one in the inside right away. I do have lots of love to give. Let's see. Yeah, I've got the right one. I have to read upside down. So we'll open up the card. And here we go. If you have a stamper in your family, this stamp set, Words of Comforting Thoughts, would be a great gift. It's a good essential to have. So this is a super simple card. So we've got paper, we've got our words. Now all we really need, I mean, you could just leave it just like this, and that would be a perfectly acceptable card. But I'm going to see if I have some coordinating ribbon. Okay, I found some ribbon. This will pick up the green in the leaves. That's what's so nice about Stampin' Up! Is that they have coordinating products. So you don't have to be a genius to make beautiful things. So I'm just going to take some tear and tape, which is a tape that has adhesive. It's got a backing that you're going to peel off, and it's nice and strong. So I'm just covering that up a little bit. And then we'll remove the backing. And the easiest way to do that is with the pokey tool. If you don't have one of these, this is literally called take your pick tool. But if you don't have one, you can use a toothpick or a hat pin or something else, something with a sharp point. Okay, so now I have that, and I'm going to take this and just cut a length of it. I think I just, yeah. Well, we won't cut yet. See? I'm just going to loop it around like this. So a little piece sticking out. A little loop like this. And then loop it. So that I basically want to loop on one side and a straight piece on one side, on each side. There. Cut on an angle. And then if you want to, just to make it a little bit sturdier, I'm going to take a little piece of tear and tape and just put it across. And then I'm not even going to take the backing off. Then we're going to take a few dimensionals, one on each corner. There. There we go. And then the backings. You can also use that pokey tool to do that, but I seem to be able to get it today. Oh, I forgot to do something. I need to tape this down. So just a bit of liquid adhesive. And you don't have to cover the whole thing. Just make sure you get your corners. So, and make sure it's not upside down. And I mean, if you wanted to step this card up, and I might show you that tomorrow, you could trim this flower piece down and then mat it with one of the colors as well. There's always a way to add more to your card, but that doesn't always have to be. Look at that. How nice is that? And I am not going to make a second card because I want to have breakfast and I don't want to rush and I want to pack some food for our trip. But I do want to share something with you. Oh, yeah, here. So this is a note card and envelope. So what I would do, see, these are softer colors. Like, look at the difference. But you're just cutting a couple of strips of paper and putting them on a note card. So that's another thing that you could have in your arsenal that's just great. Very vanilla note cards and envelopes. All the work's done for you. There's 20 of them. I think you can get them in craft color too, so kind of a brownish. And they're 3.5 by 5 inches, the front. And so all you need to do, the envelope is there, everything is cut and scored. So you just have to fold it in half, add a few paper strips, add your sentiment, and you're done. But we'll do that tomorrow, maybe in a short video, okay? I hope that you guys have a super day. I'm thrilled that I managed to make a video before I go away for the day. You know what? You guys have all been encouraging me. You know, your kids are here. Take time to show them around. So, time with your family is precious. I mean, time with you is great too. But yeah, work life balance, it's a good thing. All right, guys, I hope you have a super day and don't forget to send me your nominations. Bye.